Can you share with us some bits and pieces of your past life regression featured on Gaia TV?
Oh, yes, of course. So Gaia TV, Beyond the, gosh, what is it called? No, I forgot the name. Anyway, it will come back to me. One of the episodes on Gaia TV where Mike was talking about my session, he was invited to talk. He's written a beautiful book about portals and stargates, and he was invited to talk back on Gaia, and he was asked to, what can you talk about? And he used piece from my session in his own book, and it became so popular that he offered them to talk about it, and they loved it, and they actually shared live one piece from it. So yes, that was a really fascinating lifetime. I went to myself, so I was being hypnotized by my dear friend Catherine, who is a partner of mine, and they now working together, absolutely divine couple. So I went to a lifetime where I was what I would call a multi-dimensional Sasquatch or a Bigfoot, nothing I ever expected, even though I was a bit fascinated by these beautiful beings before. And they picked a piece where I was traveling back to Earth. My role and mission in that life was to oversee a rising of consciousness on Earth, many hundreds, thousands of years before. And I could remember traveling through the portal through time and space, but something happened and I got stuck. There was like a glitch, and that put me to the physical body, apparently based on what I saw, and I heard some people confirming that online, is that Sasquatch is not a physical being. They live elsewhere, they're multidimensional, and sometimes if they want to and travel through portals, they can become physical. But in my story, that was not a plan. I kind of oversaw the rising of consciousness as a sort of energy, but I got stuck in the body. And then at the end, I got killed. Even though, as far as I know, a lot of people are scared. No, some are not, but some people think that, Sasquatch is dangerous and the noise and all that. I remember being in that body, and I was trying to communicate, but because I was stuck in that big body, I couldn't really move. They thought that it was anger or I was being violent or anything. And I remember the sorrow. I remember the disappointment when I was being killed. That's not what I was doing. I'm trying to help you here, guys. But anyway, the life ended, but I remember I still felt at peace. I felt so much love for humans, and I sort of transitioned and went back to inner earth. One interesting piece there was, I was already doing Akashic records actually. What I saw in the inner earth, or some people call it hollow earth or middle earth, was this beautiful big green crystal. We used to touch it and kind of download information which I was getting up on Earth, and then you could tap into any information you wanted. And what I was told, that it's like an extension of Akashic records in this form, and that because of that lifetime I somehow have this remembrance and different angle to tapping into Akashic records. Really fascinating. So there was both things in one, bit of Akashic records and some incredible Sasquatch lifetime. Yeah, it's on YouTube if anybody ever wants. I'll share the link again. Fascinating, and so blessed to be that they featured it on Gaia.